Hey, YouTube family, how are all of you? I'm actually going to click over and go live on Facebook as well. Andrea Lee, Leigh Cox on Facebook. If you want to join me over there for the weekend energy, I'm going to adjust my stuff so all my stuff doesn't show over here. Hang on. One moment. I love that I don't have that big of a following on this channel. I can screw around with lights and things. So I'm going to go live on Facebook. If you guys will let me have just a minute. There's Lewis, my little sidekick. 10 years this little bitch has been loyal. You know, gotta love him. I guess he's not a bitch because he's that's what they call female dogs. So I'm going to do the weekly energy. For fire signs, water signs, earth signs, and air signs. Gosh, can't believe I forgot air signs. They have played a huge role in my life. I'm not liking the way I'm looking, but I'm just going to go with it anyway. So I'm going to put the link to PayPal right here where you can donate to the channel. If you donate a minimum of 25, you can ask 3 questions. Just put them in the PayPal box and that'll work. So I'm going to put that real quick right here before I go live on Facebook. So those of you who are in this chat, you can just alert new people to that. Also, if you can hit the thumbs up as you come on here, and if you can hit the subscribe button, that would be wonderful. I'm also going to introduce you to my health and detox channel, Andrea Cox TV. If you can hop on over there and subscribe there as well, that would be wonderful. What was that? Subscribe. Blah, blah. And also for private readings, it's thedetoxintuitive.com. So thedetoxintuitive.com. Click on spiritual gifts and offerings. That's just kind of a small site. I know it's not like hugely professional, but that's where you can go for private readings. And then donations to the channel, questions in, donations to the channel, Andrea, at thehealthyhaven.net, and then the questions in the inbox below. My sister channel on here, Andrea Cox TV, we're headed towards 18,000 subscribers, so feel free to join me over there. And without further ado, I'm going to click over to Facebook. Okay, really bad hair day for me, but that's going to be okay. All right, you guys, I'll see you soon. Hi there, Andrea Cox here. How are all of you today? Do me a favor, as you come on here, if you can just hit the thumbs up button. I'm in Facebook land right now, but I'm also on my new YouTube channel. Hi there. I'm not going to be able to see many of your names because I've got something covering half my screen, long story. But as you come on here, if you can hit the thumbs up button, the like button on this video, and then in the comments section, let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm going to say hello to all of you in the comments real quick as you guys come on here. So you guys know I am live. And I'm just going to do a quick weekend energy read. I got my days mixed up because of the holiday. That never happens. Okay, we have 11 of you on here and only 3 likes. So that's not cool. So let's all hit the like button. What that does is it allows, hi Carolyn, hi Rebecca, hi Deanna. It allows, hi Scott. It allows Facebook to increase the algorithm for me. So as you come on, just hit the like button and tell me in the comment section where you are tuning in from. Yeah, Facebook has the worst algorithm. It's funny, you know, being a YouTuber, whenever YouTube does something new, they like something else gets screwed up, like your Google AdSense, like something gets screwed up. I just had to hire a Google AdSense guy the other day because all my stuff got weird. But whenever Facebook does something, when they change an algorithm, you know, because you literally have like no comments, no likes for like a week until the adjustment occurs, which is okay. I think I got over wanting likes years ago. So what I'm going to do for those of you in Facebook land on my Andrea Lee, L-E-I-G-H box page, I am going to do a quick energy read, like a health read and energy read for fire signs, air signs, earth signs, water signs. And I want to thank all of you. You know, that second YouTube channel I started, we have 2,000 subscribers already. And my Aries video this month got 20,000 views. It's got like 1,000 thumbs up. So I'm new on the Detox Intuitive. It's a new YouTube channel. So that was like really humbling for me. And then on Andrea Cox TV, we are now headed towards 18. Sorry, you guys, I'm not trying to be like some sex kitten. It is super hot in here, and so I have a fan blowing on me. I'm not trying to be weird, I assure you. It's just really hot in my house. That's weird. I just looked up and my hair was like, it was like some like Bubble Yum commercial or something. I'm so sorry. So yeah, so Andrea Cox TV headed towards 18,000 subscribers. Thank you very much, my Health and Detox channel. And the Detox Intuitive, 2,000 subscribers. And that Aries video getting 20,000 views just really blew my mind. And your comments on there are so beautiful and telling me how on point I am. I absolutely love that. So I'm gonna first do like the energy for the collective. I think some of us are like, this wants to come out. So I think some of us are maybe having ruminating thoughts. So repetitive thoughts about something. I think a lot of people are wanting to start new businesses. Maybe people that work a 9-to-5 are wanting to branch off on their own, and some people are scared. And, you know, I always say, what's the rush? You know, if, sorry, girl problem. What's the rush? You know, why not keep your day job if it's stressing you out a lot, right? When I first got into health years ago as a fitness model and I became vegan, I still modeled. God, I took a modeling job this past year. So, I mean, I still took modeling jobs all the time. You know, you do what you need to do. Kindness, I think a lot of us are becoming more aware maybe of being kind to others because, you know, I think a lot of us went through a rebirth not too long ago. We're all setting an intention, a positive intention to be kinder to others, you know, riding that unicorn. And really, a lot of us went through a rebirth over the past year. And then a lot of us are going through that now again, and new people are going through it because of the planetary shifts. I think we're in a calmer energy right now. Things are starting to culminate and come together. Relationships are coming together. Projects are coming together. People working with more people. I had my good buddy John Sally, former NFL player, call me about something the other day. So, you know, a lot of people coming together to work together. And I think that's, you know, that's vitally important right now that we work together. I also think, you know, a lot of us are setting boundaries. This is the boundaries card. These cards are kind of homely, but I like them. Whispers of healing and wisdom of the oracle. So a lot of us are setting boundaries. We're knowing what doesn't work for us anymore and what does. Many of you may have today or this week got an unexpected phone call or something of that nature. Oh, is my volume up? Oh, good. God, that would have sucked. Has it been up the whole time? Let me just check real quick. You guys would have let me know, right? Because that would have been bad if you didn't let me know. Oh, you're stressed because you're going on stage soon. Jane, I will message you. You look like a supermodel. It was really, yeah. I mean, but she gave me this. She gifted me. It's like I think it's like a little Ralph Lauren. Anyway, Jane, I have a remedy I can tell you about that you can go get if you have stage fright. So some of us may have gotten an unexpected phone call. Maybe someone's pissed at us, or maybe we gave an unexpected phone call. We just, we're trying to move things along or whatever. Those of you who are wondering about my arm, I went on a hike a little over a week ago, and I scraped it on a tree, and then my elbow got caught, and then I picked scabs. So that's my thing. Yeah, to pick the scab for like a year until it scars, because I like my imperfections. Anyway, yeah, you might have gotten a call or something like that. Let's pull one card for each sign using Wisdom of the Oracle. People are going to go at their own pace with everything in life. It's just like, what is your tolerance level? A lot of people go with the tribe. They go with what others think. They go with what their family's opinions are, their work colleagues' opinions. They go by the book, so to speak. And, you really have to let people be who they are, So if you feel, and also on the flip side, if you feel pressure to do anything, then, maybe that's not for you. There's a reason you're rebelling against something. Where the confusion comes, I think, is figuring out if it's in our own mind, or if it's, if we're just overthinking. Like, we can overthink a lot, like what color of socks to wear. Yeah, I know people like that. Yeah. Usually those are the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They overthink everything. They're the thinkers. Oh my God, I drew the thinker card right then. Holy Schmidt. That was so cool. Damn. I drew the thinker card right when I said thinker. That was really cool. It happens. Anyway, sorry. A lot of people, I hope I brushed my teeth after I ate that jackfruit. A lot of people can be overthinking things, you can overthink what you're going to do, what you're going to wear, where you're going to work, where you're going to live, etc. So I have a quick story, and I'm going to get right into the read. It's going to be a quick read, just each shine. I feel like this is for water and fire, kind of. Ooh, wow. Air, earth, fire, water. We'll just do it like that. Okay, great. So I found this really great house, right? It was facing the water. And because I feel like, I've lived here for 5 years, and this is a really big house. It's like 2,400 square feet. I live here alone with my dogs. And, the maintenance on the house is like a real pain in the ass, and I don't know what I'm doing. And then there's a homeowners association, and they bitch about you for everything. And then there's, the grass is, and the water, and then it's a lot, right? And so, I'm like, gosh, I really want to move. And I've lived in front of the ocean twice before. I lived in Del Mar, and then I lived bi-coastally with someone and spent a lot of time on the water. And I'm a Pisces with the Sun and Scorpio rising, so I love water, right? So I like to be in front of the ocean all the time. So I found this house so cheap. It was a rental, and it was like, if I told you how much it was, you'd say it was expensive. It's Southern California, so I'm not going to say that. But it was, it was comparable, right, to what I pay now. So I was like, oh, that's my place. Had slate floors. It was modernized. The kitchen would have been kick-ass for my health videos. And I was like, that's my place. That's my place. Found it 5 hours after it went up, right? So I get on the phone. I'm emailing the girl. I'm like calling the girl. I'm like, I want this house. Like, this is my house. Like, can you show me the house? I'd love to see the house. So it turns out the place got leased out within 5 hours. And I was like, God, I know I had to have been the first person that called because no one had it saved. No one, and the house was kick ass. It was beautiful. And I was like, this is my place. This is it. This is awesome. I can afford it. This is great. So we really can afford anything. We just need to make more money. When we tell ourselves that. We've all had ups and downs. I certainly have. But the point is, I sat on it and I thought about it for an hour. I thought, do I really want to move? God, packing's a bitch. I hate moving. I get all OCD. I get weird. I'm already kind of been in hermit mode forever. Do I want to be stuck in hermit mode for another year? And then, I used to be in interior design. And so I would have to decorate the whole place. And, that would take forever. And I'm like, do I really want to do that? And I have no one to help me. I'm like, God, I'd be doing all this shit by myself. Do I really? Then I could call on the people on the internet and blah, blah, blah. And they'd come help me. And anyway, so I sat on it and it was gone. It was gone. The place was gone. Dream place, the most beautiful place. It would have been the most beautiful place I had ever lived. Hands down. Prettier than Mexico, prettier than my place in Del Mar, prettier than my big house in Ohio, prettier than this house. It was perfect. And it was gone. And that drew it again. Thinker. Holy shit, right? So that made me think, why am I getting into these ruminating thoughts, this overthinking, this thinking about shit way too much? Because it caused me to lose my dream place. And I'm ready for a new place. I'm ready for new energy. 5 years is too long for me to be here. It's just it's driving me nuts. So, and I've been asking for my new place, but I sat on it too long. So when we overthink things, it's funny, I should have drawn this for air signs because they're the ones that overthink. But, we can spend time with an air sign. We can be around our family members and have a sister that's an air sign, and we can spend a weekend around them or something. Or we can date someone that is an air sign, and we can become all up in our head and overthinkers, just like we can make an air sign become overly emotional because, water signs are in their heart. So I thought, where did I get this overthinking bullshit? This is crazy. This caused me to lose this house. And I realized where I got it from. And I was like, you know what? Forget about it. There's a way to be logical and lead with your heart. And that house was speaking to my heart like that. Have you ever seen a house and just been like, oh my God, that is the house? So that's what happened. So I'm gonna tell you what we got. I'm going to kind of look it over, and I'm going to draw a health card for each sign as well. Okay, so I'm going to start with air signs first. So air signs got go the distance and vibration. So go the distance and vibration. So the overall energy for the collective is thinker. We're all overthinking. We have to stop that. And look at this girl. She's all confused. She's got her little ballerina outfit on and her head is down. And she's just like, oh my God, what am I overthinking for? So when we think about things too long, we miss opportunities. And I think that's what this is about. So vibration for air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, is butterflies may be of significance. There's several in this card. There's also a bat, but it just means tuning into your intuition more. So how do you tune into your intuition? Well, you keep your body clean. You hydrate with good water. You exercise. You move your body. You eat clean foods. You don't take, prescription drugs and things of that nature unless you absolutely have to, which I don't, that's another subject. You flood the body with healthy nutrients so the mind is clear, so the bowels clean out well. You can cleanse your colon. That's a good way to tune into your intuition. So there's a lot of things we can do health-wise to really tune in to our tuition. So go the distance, card number 47. And I'm going to, and this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is air. Don't yell at me and don't ask me to pick a card for you. I might even block you if I see that. Because I'm on the cusp of Aries, and so I have that fiery nature to block people when they piss me off. Okay. Okay, go the distance. Ah. To bring your dream to life, you must think long-term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there is no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. Okay, so that was just the overall message, but uh-oh, I hope this isn't going out. Oops, hang on one second, guys. Ah. Okay, good. Good. I hope you guys could hear that. So that was the overall message for air signs, go the distance. Now, there's also a relationship message and there's a warning message. So to sum it up, because I pretty much have read everything in all of these, the warning message talks about, you know, overthinking things for too long and then missing opportunities. So you want to be mindful of that. Okay, so next we have fire signs. So fire signs got forward movement and come to the edge. So I think fire signs are just wanting to move forward in probably every area of their life. Some of you may be moving. Some of you may have luck selling a house. Some of you may be moving forward in a relationship. So fire signs are Aries, Leo, Sag. And then I'm going to read their message. I'm going to do water signs and earth signs next. Facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now. If you want to progress, it's okay to be afraid. Now is the time to take a risk that is not calculated, to feel the exhilaration as you ready yourself for a leap of faith. Spirit is present, so let go of fear. You are called to express your true self. Listen to your heart and soul, not your head. Come to the edge and discover that you can fly. You must step into the unfamiliar so that you may find your miracles. Okay, so maybe struggling with a little bit of fear to move forward in something, and I would say just go for it, you know? What do you have to lose? The only thing we have to lose is if we don't go for something. Then like we'll question ourselves for the rest of our life, right? So yeah. Okay, so next we have water sign. And of course, water signs got the fates. So you could be in some type of fated relationship. Fated, like past life thing or something. And then we got sincere relationships. So sincere relationships, I noticed she has a little angel hanging from her earring. Maybe you guys need to buy yourself flowers because Lots of flowers around her. There's also a little butterfly down here as well. So sincere relationships. So I think water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm Pisces Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising, Pisces North, or Pisces Venus, Scorpio North Node, Scorpio Saturn. So I'm pretty much, so this might be for me. I mean, you know, but I think sincere relationships is just, I think a lot of Pisces have, and Scorpio and Cancer, you know, we're real emotional. So we thrive when we're in a relationship. We thrive because we're doing what we love. We're nurturing other people. And when we're not in a relationship, we kind of dampen our vibe a little because we're not vibrating as high as we like to. And so I think we've all done a lot of self-love and self-nurturing over the past year, and that we're just really moving into a period of being ready for a sincere relationship. Now, what does it mean when it says sincere relationships? Well, my mom might see this, so I don't want to use the words I was going to use. I was going to use a word called blank boy. Some of you know what that means. Like just getting rid of, like, you know, in and out behavior and relationships that might not feed us on a level of what we need. And I think as we grow, we all need different things. You know, we may have been in a relationship that was awesome in a lot of different ways, and we may have learned a lot, and we may have seen a lot of beautiful places, and we may have not as many as we could have seen, but or we may have, you know, experienced a really good sex life and, like, you know, just having fun, but we may have not gotten like something we felt we needed maybe in here, like love, right? Like a sincere relationship, like someone who reciprocates love. So maybe that's what we're opening ourselves up to. And it could be, you know, it's going to be different for all of us. So the Fates, card number 17. Yeah, there's something about being loved that once you're like really loved, it's really hard to walk away from that. Like you might even feel stuck or trapped because you've never been like loved like that before. Like, yeah, I've had, you know, a few long-term relationships. I had one that lasted for 10 years. He was a super good guy. And I remember it took me like 4 years to walk away. I was like, oh God, I don't want it. Should I leave? Okay, I'm going to leave. Okay, the Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, by the planets, and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what, God, this is so on point, and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. Other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit and the universe? Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. The universe is giving you the power to move forward. Love unconditionally for each of us is on our own journey, and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated, and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. Okay, well, let's get a box of Kleenex. Well, if you're a water sign, you've already cried, like today. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, so I think that a lot of us water signs, I mean, what all the planets say is we all have like our life partner about to walk through the door. Like literally in September, we're all going to meet our life partner. So if you're already in a relationship, may it be blessed. If not, it's now the time is coming together. Okay, so earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. You have between worlds and meditation. As you come on YouTube, in YouTube land, if you can hit the thumbs up button, that helps me, and subscribe to the channel. So meditation, maybe you just need to meditate. You know, earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, they're represented by the pentacle in the tarot deck, which is money, the pentacle, tangible things. And so they tend to really be pretty balanced. They're earthly and they're all about the money. But sometimes when you're all about business, you're all about work, you're all about the money, sometimes, you know, you can forget about like your spirituality. You can forget to nurture your family. You can forget about your relationship, and people can feel ignored and left out. And, you know, people's personalities really change when they feel left out, you know? So note that. This is card number 3, and I find it so, well, kind of interesting that every time I pick a card for an earth sign, it's always an early number. So card number 3, it's my favorite number. Between the worlds is where you are. You must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place between what was and what will be is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. I feel like for Virgos, this is, for a lot of you Virgos, sun, moon, or rising, this is probably really hitting home. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root. But what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. Yeah, we don't expect much from past, do we? When you are between the worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so and you will not be disappointed. This is a time to explore new energy between you and another. So I like that. So maybe someone from the past for earth signs, you know, and, you know, you guys can have Earth anywhere in your chart. Someone can have an Earth moon. They can have an Earth Venus. They can have an Earth North node or South node. You can have Earth anywhere in your chart. Sometimes, you know, old situations are brand new when you go back into them because there's been that time apart. So that's kind of what this card talks about. So maybe some of you guys are going through reconciliation or something. So just a quick note about health. So hydration is key, and it's a good time to do a cleanse because we're changing seasons. So whenever there's a change of the season as we come out of summer, it's an excellent time to do a cleanse. Look, I have a deep knowing about this. I highly recommend my digital detox. It's $97. It's on AndreaCox.com. Just click on Healthy Living and then detox with me. I'll put a link in the description box to the website. $97, the digital detox. You can go in the shop section on AndreaCox.com. So TikTok is the final card I drew. So there may be, you know, a time issue with some things you're working on. I feel like a lot of you are building, like you're building a foundation. Like maybe you realized in your last situation that you didn't have the proper foundation built and it ruined the relationship. You may have even blamed a partner for that. I'm just getting that heavily. So, I feel like a lot of you are like building a foundation. A lot of people are becoming entrepreneurs. A lot of people might be building a house. A lot of people might be selling a house, things of that nature. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys coming on here. Do me a favor. If you didn't already hit the like button, hit the like button and continue to tell me where you have tuned in from in the comments below. A couple announcements. So website, health and detox website, AndreaCox.com, spiritual website and the tarot, thedetoxintuitive.com. The two YouTube channels, the Health and Detox YouTube channel, Andrea Cox TV, and the YouTube channel like this, the Detox Intuitive. I am so grateful for you. And those of you who are tuned into or subscribed to, I hope you're subscribed to both Andrea Cox TV and the Detox Intuitive. Those of you who are subscribed to the channels, I'll be putting up the rest of the readings on the Detox Intuitive today and tomorrow. So, well, today and Sunday, because I want to have tomorrow to myself. Have a beautiful weekend and drink lots of celery juice to hydrate your cells and to alkaline your body. And, if you're close to an ocean, take a cool dip because the water's good for that. And, hit a yoga class, all that good stuff. Get out in nature. Tell someone you love them. Be kind to someone, say you're sorry. Do nice things. Call your mom. FaceTime your sister. Send someone flowers. Don't pick your scabs. Okay, bye. Okay, YouTube. Oh, thank you guys so much. God, how do I save these super chats? And thanks for hitting the like button, you guys on YouTube land. I was just on Andrea Cox TV, or Andrea Lee Cox as well on Facebook. You guys, I'm going to try to get Cancer, Capricorn, and Aquarius up tonight. Does that sound good to you? And then maybe I'll do one on Saturday and try to get the rest up on Sunday. I'm always afraid he's going to bite me, Lewis. Lewis isn't the nicest guy. He's bit me before. He's, he loves mommy, but sometimes I get on his nerves. And thank you for all the private readings. So I announced that I wouldn't be taking any private readings at all. I'm almost caught up with the private readings. So if you guys want to put in private reading orders at thedetoxintuitive.com, just go to spiritual gifts and offerings and click on the type of reading you'd like. And then once you purchase, you'll get an email and you'll be able to email your questions, etc. The readings are good. They're rather long. They're like 45 minutes to an hour. So they're not short readings. And people are like really, most people are buying a second reading when they're done with the first. So that must be a good sign. Okay, you guys, I will talk to you soon. Thank you. Be well. Bye.